Sorry for not talking that entire lap. I was really concentrating there. Trying to, because I've kind of made the tune a little bit too safe. So I'm trying to make it quicker while still being safe. So yeah, it's a little bit of a headache, but I'm slowly doing it. I just can't get these chicanes down. I really can't get these chicanes down. But all I'm planning on doing today is getting over 1,000 points. Then I'll be happy for today to call it quits. I'm at 932 now. So I'm going to do this race and then do a short track race. But my goal is just to make it over 1,000. Like my goal, I've already hit my target, what I was wanting to do, and that's 500 a week. So I've already hit my target. This is, everything I'm doing now is just gravy, if you know what I mean. With me being so close to 1,000, I kind of want to hit 1,000 for this week. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I think I may be in top split for this. And if I'm in top split for this, then I should get good points regardless. So if I... But the reason why I made the car so safe is for when the tyres are soft, cold, like this. Because when tyres are cold now, it's absolutely awful. So I kind of made it a little bit too safe. Like that corner, like if you can do it right, it's a third gear corner. But it's not very often I can do it right. I can never get the turn in here to line up for the second one. I think there's only one split. There should be some good points here. Championship points, if I can finish good. Oh no, we're not. We're in second split. Finally updated. We're in second split. I didn't think there'd be many people doing this because of the NES 4-hour at Nürburgring. I didn't think there'd be much people doing this, but looks like I was wrong. Alright, let's see what we can get. This is the first time qualifying we had a full tank of fuel as well, so be interesting to see what happens. Normally I don't feel a difference between a full tank and a qualifying sort of tank. That's why I normally don't mess around with it, swapping setups all the time. So let's see what we can get. So I mean, I've got the same time I got with a full tank of fuel. I need to try and get closer to the wall so I can get a better turning for that. That wasn't that a cut. And how the fuck did we get a PB lap? Must have nailed Oh fuck. Trying to look at this. How I nailed this. So I could try and remember for... I need to try and keep off that sausage on the other side. And how did I take the other bend? That here, I don't think I'm getting close. I'm not getting close enough to the wall to get more of a turn in for this bend. Oh fuck, wrong one, wrong one. That one I want, 2.0. I got the right amount of gas. The only thing I'm worried about the most in this race is the first 2 laps. The first 2 laps are the most terrifying thing ever because of the cold tyres and people trying to just fucking win it by turn 1. But once you get past them 2 laps, it kind of levels itself out. But both of these chicanes on here is what I struggle with the most now. I can't do these chicanes to save my life. Every time I race, people always pull away on me on them 2 chicanes as well. Beforehand, it was all this section here I struggled with as well. I've kind of figured the tune out to sort that section. It's just the chicanes now. Turbo on. Nearly 6 o'clock. All these Audis are going to absolutely destroy me off at line. The Audis have got the best start out of all the... Like, if you know how to launch the Audi, you will destroy anyone off the line. And that's what's going to happen here if these know how to launch it. Do you know what I mean? One thing I have noticed with these touring cars as well since the update is they're about as fucking hard as a wet paper bag. Any slight tap has got a chance of meatballing you. I'm surprised that weren't a 4X or a meatball. I think he brakes a little bit too hard. Slowed down a lot more because of the car in front than what he would have normally, because his car kind of just stopped on the corner. And I think that was because of the car in front. Where he was fucking dive bombing it in and trying to undercut him. Typical iRacing playbook. Dive bomb it in and pray that someone gets out the way. Do what I mean? Right, is that wearing a wall hit there? Or a slow down, so I cut that quite a bit. Well, this is where car behind catches because of the little bit of a gaggle here. So we can't usually take the same entrance into the corner. Or the same speed. We've got to over slow down just in case the car in front tries to stop on a fucking apex. Why did I go down to second there? You absolutely chocolate fire guard. Oh, balls that up big time. See, that what James was doing there is massively reportable. And I reckon he's going to end up causing an accident. It's just fucking ricocheted off wall. I hope he's got wheel damage and aero damage. But all that driving like a fucking knobhead. All that pushing and fighting, trying to force him way past the Audi has wrecked his car and it's cost him 2 places. Karma's always got a way of finding it way back to you. And he's got a lot of damage because look how far he's falling back. I don't know if this person in front's got damaged as well though. From it. I'm not too sure if he ricocheted off into him. I think my wheel damage is starting to pay effect now. I'm starting to lose grip on right and bends. Can't remember how I got it. Did I just bounce it off a wall? I think I bounced it off a wall. No, it weren't. It was from the dive bomb from James. It was dive bomb from James what caused it. I remember now. But yeah, these are really are wet paper bags. Go on, take it. Hurry up and take it. I took that line so you could take it. And give me that suck. Yeah, I took that line so we'd get a better exit. Because I knew we were going to dive bomb on the inside. So I just give him the outside line so he gets a better run on the exit. To get me cleanly. Now he's driving aggressively because I'm up his arse. Who might make a mistake because of it. I would normally get on comms and be like, don't worry about me, bro. But, nah. After chicane Dominic, I'm going to go high, you go low. I've got wheel damage. I honestly don't think my tyre's going to make it to the end. Because I am noticing a lot of fucking tyre grip gone from that one tyre. Having to overturn a lot of bends, which is killing the other tyre. And causing more tyre scrub, which is killing the tyre even more. I don't even think I'm going to finish in top 10 by the end. I think them behind's going to catch if I can't keep them away. Realistically, I should go in and get repairs done, but the car's drivable somewhat, so I'm going to see how far I can make it last. Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. Right there, I'm really turning more than what I should be. Same here as well. But yeah, beforehand, I wouldn't have got damage from what James did. And James wouldn't have got damage from what he did. But since this update, it just seems to have turned him into a wet paper bag. You know, watching someone stream the 4-hour Nürburgring race endurance. And someone got a meatball in the touring cars from just bump drafting down straight. Oh, they weren't even hitting hard. Like, they were just bump drafting as what you do. And they got a meatball from it. Both cars got a meatball from it. And it's like, how? How? That's how bad these cars are now when it comes to being able to withstand impacts. Like in past, I've absolutely ricocheted these off a wall doing over 100 miles an hour. I got no damage. I got a little bit of front bumper damage and that were it. Like no wheel damage, no nothing. I think the only reason why it's so frustrating to me is because I race touring cars a lot. even before the update. I raced them a lot, and I did a lot of endurance racing with them as well every weekend, or every 2 weekends, sorry. I think that's probably the reason why I'm so pissed off about it, because I'm used to them being built like a brick shit house. It's just like a fucking wet fucking paper bag. There are not many laps left. But other than the damage, other than the cars being weaker, they are a lot nicer to drive since update. Like the new tyre model, once the tyres have warmed up, oh my god, they are beautiful, the cars. And they've got a lot more power as well. A lot more power. Because beforehand, to get it to start, you had to clutch slip it off at line to get it to start. But now, because of all the added extra power they've got, you just put it in first gear, hold brake, hold throttle, don't even rev it, then just let go at brake, and it'll just fly off the line. If you had a clutch pedal, you can probably get it off at line even quicker. If Mark gets within like 0.3 of me, I'm just gonna let him pass, because I can't battle him with this fucking dead tyres. If I didn't have any damage, I'd battle him for it. But I just don't have no confidence on front end with having that wheel damage. It's just wanting to wash out wide every bend as soon as you get on power, or even before you get through bend. Or 1 lap left. I think he might get me on last lap. It's got no turning at all. Having to kind of use the brakes to try and get it to rotate more than what I should be. That's why you're seeing really little dabs of brake to try and get it to rotate. And I know the tyres are dead because it never spins out that corner when your tyres are up to 10. Well, if I remember rightly, I got it from James's dive bomb. Because normally when I get wheel damage on this, it's because I've hit the wall on the exit of that chicane I've just been around. But I don't think I've hit that wall. I think it was from James's dive bomb on the turnaround. Oh. Oh yeah, James. Looks like he ended up... Did he finish the race? It looks like he ended up finishing the race. I think it was James what caused it. Ooh. That's gotta hurt. That were a chop and a half, that. I think that's it. The walk of shame. Let's see how many incident points I got. Not incident points. Championship points. Oh wait, not come through yet, have they? Have they? Oh, there we go. Got a nice 60 there. We just need... Is it just a little bit more to go through to get me over 1,000? I'm at 16. I just need a little bit more to get me over that 1,000 hump. What can we do? Mini stock, where are you at? We're gonna do this. I always get a good result on this. Right, before I do that, is the Daytona going? I might just do a Daytona and call that my last one. Draft Masters, yeah. We're just gonna do a Daytona and then we'll call that the last one. Oh. The last one I did on this, someone got really fucking salty because they got taken out and they just cut across my front, across the line. I were in line to winning it. Our first place and first and second took themselves out, which put me into first. And fourth and fifth was so far back. So it'd been a guaranteed win, but then the lapped car just fucking cut down and killed me across the fucking tri-oval here. It is what it is, though. Has this updated yet? Not updated yet. I think he's going to wait for me. If he waits on me, I could push him, bump draft him round and get 3 seconds off his lap time. But I don't think he's going to wait. Is he waiting? There's no one else behind as well. Oh, he's going off. I want someone to bump draft for a little bit before the race started. Ooh, we might have someone here. Let's go have some fun. Go low, my friend. Go low. This is what I don't like about a lot of people, is they don't know how to fucking race. And when you try to explain it to them, they don't want to listen. I guarantee he goes high there. No, no, he hasn't. He stayed low. Stay low, my friend. It's quicker. There's no reason for him to go high. Nor at these speeds anyway. You only really want to be doing that when you're getting over 210 on this track anyway. We've got 2 people behind. Let's go find them. See if they're doing it right. He looks like he knows what he's doing. And it's a fellow Toyota as well. Let's go do some qualifying. I know you don't have to back out and it will automatically pull you in, but is it updated yet? Yep. Only need a little bit to get over 1,000. In qualifying, I'm not going to bother going high. I was going to stay low. It doesn't really matter where you are here because of how big the track is. So it doesn't really make no difference what you do. We're in split 2, so hopefully these know what they're doing. How far off were I from that line? Yeah, I think I found a bit where to run. I'm using button on wheel for throttle. Too lazy to use pedals for this qualifying. 30 seconds left in Robert. Oh, I'm on inside as well. Yes. I do love running the outside line on this track. However, a lot of people can't keep a line. So that's why I just prefer the inside line. If there's someone there what can keep a line and cope with being bump drafted the entire lap, I will take the high line and push them. But they are very rare and far in between. Very few and far between. The only thing I don't like about this track as well, especially in these D-class races, as soon as the safety cars goes in, the leader can go. You don't have to wait for green light. So because of that, the inside lanes end up getting black flagged for overtaking people on the outside lane. Him in front is trying to fucking bump draft the bump drafter, and it's just, that shit always causes wrecks. Realistically, the only person that wants to be bumping is second place. And then everyone else just wants to be as close as they can without touching, and just let the air cushion push. But nobody likes doing that. They just want to bump everyone. And that's what's happening here with them in front. He's consistently just bumping the red car, and the red car's got nowhere to go. And when everyone bumps at the same time, that's when crashes happen, because it's got nowhere for that energy to go. Like, all them lot in front are bumping like crazy, and I'm just sat here keeping up with them. Half throttle, three quarters of a throttle. Like, this is how much you don't need to bump draft. Only second place needs to. Outside line's giving it a go. And that's what happens, and I told you it'll end up causing a wreck. You can see it happening from a mile off. Next one to cause one's probably that red car in front at 15. There's just big checkups because they can't. What the fuck are they doing? Then checkups are fucking horrendous because they're fuck it. Let's do an outside run. Not too sure if that one's my fault or not, though. Well, there were a lot of shit going off there. Like him behind bumping me for no reason. Like I've got nowhere to go. Oh, that's that race over. Tyres are shot now as well. If Draft Masters was a C class or a B class, it wouldn't be as bad as what it is.
Yo, Luke, you gotta chill. You got bumped, bitch.
Steve, go in front. I've got front end damage.
Will do.
But yeah, I'm probably going to drop it down a bit into the ones now. With 8 incident points, where it is what it is. We gain them and we lose them. If we can keep on the lead lap, we might snipe a couple of places at the end. It's just keeping on the lead a lot. Because they're probably doing 5 mile an hour more than what we are because of the size of the pack. Well, it is what it is.
Oh, you're gonna hit me?
We gain and we lose it. The only thing I'm annoyed about is championship points. I'm probably not going to get any now. That's the biggest thing I'm annoyed about. Like I say, it is what it is.
Staying high.
But all these what are on their own, we will catch them because we're probably doing 5 mile an hour quicker than them. So we might get another place or two by the end, but it is what it is. On the bright side though, at least I can go and get a nice hot bath after this race, because this is my last one. Well, this is what it's like when I got spun there. Alright, they could have got on comms and just absolutely screamed my head off. But no matter what you say and no matter what you shout about, it ain't gonna change their actions of what they're doing. So there's no point in doing it. I'm not going to push for an overtake, Steve. You let me tag on with you, so don't worry about it.
Good race, guys. Good shit.
Yeah, good race, everyone.
Well, let's go and have a look at that replay. Go and have a look at that replay. See where, if I was wrong and if I wasn't on a certain of them. I know I got an issue on at least one of them, but it's which one. This is where I can't remember when I killed him in front. Oh, this is it, yeah. Like if you watch all this, put it in slow-mo. Press slow-mo. Open camera tool, jump to end, forward. Slow-mo. Look at, this is what happened. Just keep an eye on these. Like, he's going in way too hot. Rear ends him, it puts him into him, and it causes everyone to check up. And he checked up hard, which caused that spin there. Oh, see what I mean? Like, it gets to a point where there's nowhere you can go. And he just hits him with quite a lot of speed. He hits him, nowhere to go, so they put brakes on, and then it just ends with a hard checkup. Well, this is where he will blame me. This is why the only person that wants to be pushing is second place. second place, and everyone else gets as close as they can without touching. Like how they're doing it on outside. Well, is that again there? We all. Oh, that was just them swerving. Thought you were gonna. I don't blame that. You were swerving in front of him. Oh. But that's Purple's fault for not being able to keep a line. Oh no, that was White. White chopped down on him. Realistic, like this is why I'm saying it's my fault. Because realistically here, I shouldn't have got so close to the car in front. I should have let off and stayed behind this person. But I didn't. I kind of just went forward, and that's what caused. And then they got loose. Oh, it was them below. It was them below what caused that. It was them below what caused. I thought it were a bad bump I did, because I swear I bumped to this person. For bump draft. I swear I did that. That's why I thought this were my fault. But then this is the person behind just fucking being a dick. Number 13. Luke. To me, that was Luke's. This is where it's hard for me to be judgmental and say who's at fault. Because the ego in my head is telling me it's Luke's fault. But if you look at what line I would take him, like he was just keeping a low line, and I was following the car in front. So on one aspect, that's my fault. This is how you look at it. Depends how you look at it. It was my fault because I come down on him, or it's his fault because he didn't let off and he was just pushing and didn't give no room. So that's kind of where you got to look at it. So personally, realistically, it's a racing incident. It's a racing incident. But in my brain, I'm just like, yeah, fuck you, Luke. It's your fault. It's like, if you reported it to stewards, it would go down as a racing incident. But realistically, like, to me, it is. Like, realistically, to me, it is my fault. But nobody likes admitting that it's their fault. Oh, we'll call it a racing incident. But that's what that call was for. He took out a lot of people from that. Luckily, it didn't look like many people got damaged, or much damage. Well, the thing with these NASCARs, it is really hard. It is really hard to get them going again. Because the tyres are just so fucking hot. So you've got next to no grip at low speed. That's why I just put it up into third gear. Yeah, I'm back down into 1.4s. Oh, that's going to be painful getting that back up at A class. But did I get any championship points? I did. I got 42. So that'll put me over the 1,000 mark. The only thing I've got to be careful now is what races I do, because realistically now, the only races I should really be doing is like these NASCAR Legends races, where it's 90 laps. Like what's Daytona? Oh, Daytona's up next week. I might do Daytona next week. On this, because that's normally really good for getting safety points back. I might do 2 of them next week on Tuesday onwards, and just sit right at the back of the pack, and I mean like right at the back of the pack. but yeah, let's see if it's updated and see if it. I think that would have pushed us over 1,000. It might take a minute or two for it to up. Oh no, it's updated. There we go. So I've done what I wanted to do, which is get over 1,000, which I am really, really happy about. Because my goal was only 500 a week, and I managed to hit 1,000 this week. So I am really happy about that. But yeah, we're gonna be jumping off now. We'll be back on tomorrow. It's only going to be a short stream tomorrow, I think, but we'll be back tomorrow and probably do some touring cars. I do love touring cars. I might do a NASCAR Legends if it's up, but we'll find out and we'll see. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Do appreciate it, and I shall see you on next stream. And if I don't, I hope you have a good week. So take care all.